Welcome back. This is Wisconsin Shoe Guy, and today we're doing my first unboxing from Yohei Fukuda. And so as we kind of go through here, I ordered these shoes on Facebook Messenger. He and I connected that way, and so wanted to take a look and see how this whole process worked. I was looking at his website, and he didn't have the shoes that I wanted, so I reached out to find out, what is involved in doing an MTO, and he reached back out to me, and here we are. So if we look here, we've got the box was filled with a bubble wrap package, and the shoes are expensive. The total price on these was 300,000 yen, which is about 2,500 bucks. And then I spent a little bit more on import duties as part of this as well. So death and taxes and all that jazz. And you can see it's a wooden box. It has my name on it. It's a split toe derby. It's the art of shoemaking, Yohei Fukuda, which I think is awesome since that's kind of the theme of what I'm going through right now. And let's see. So we have this beautiful, he's got a leather patch on it, cloth here. And then the shoes themselves are in trees and are in bubble wrap. Okay. We'll untie this. And I love these shoe bags. These are very nice tweed kind of flannel shoe bags. And look at that. He's got a seamless heel, but he's got a heel cap on it. Kind of got a fiddlebacky beveled waist going on. He's got a bevel waist here. It's very, very tight. As you'd expect at this level. This is probably I would say that this is among the most expensive shoes that I've bought to date. And, so should be pretty good. I got this pebble grain, which is interesting, right? Usually you think of pebble grain as not necessarily being the highest quality because it is a corrected grain just by the nature that they emboss it. But, I've seen a lot of shoes, his shoes as well as, other very, very high-end makers use this. And so I wanted to see kind of what this is going to be when it's by one of these makers. So you can see the toe iron goes out from the shoe at 180 degrees and then is absolutely and completely buried. So he stitches it and then he, blind welts it down. Right, and again, he's got it's more of a bevel than a fiddleback. It's not a solid line. But I didn't really ask questions around that. I really wanted to get it the way he does it. Now, I ordered a pair of shoes from one of his competitors in Japan, Hiro Yanamagachi, and he actually, I ordered it with a fiddleback, so I paid a little extra in order to do that. So I expect that to be a little different. Now, the sole leather that he uses here is painted, but I'm sure that the wear is going to be very, very solid. Now, as we looked at the measurements and how I wear my shoes, he acknowledged that my right foot is wider than my left foot. So this is a wide and this is a regular size. So he did that for me. You can see he hand polished them. And again, that grain is just beautiful. The way that comes out, it's very thick. He's got a thick lining. The lining itself is soft and pretty darn solid. The heel quarters are not forward of the heel like they are in like an Edward Green, but they are double stitched with about the same spacing as a green. And when you look at the stitch density, you look at the apron type, you look at that very, very, very well done skin stitch where it doesn't actually mess with the pattern of the pebble grain. So he didn't stretch the grain in order to do it. He didn't stretch the grain over the toe. A lot of really, really small details that, you know, you would think with pebble grain that he might have had, like a shoemaker might have problems with, and he didn't, not with any of it. And that's what you'd expect at this level, right? It's just executed flawlessly. So very excited about wearing them, getting them on the hoof. But for now, that's our first look, and I will come back with more as time allows.